Keir Starmer, you set out your 5 missions in January 2023. Voters have been waiting for quite a long time for flesh on the bones, but you've downsized your promises today. You promised the highest sustained economic growth in the G7. That becomes economic stability. You promised clean energy by 2030. That becomes setting up Great British Energy. Why are you scaling back your ambition? Is it for fear of breaking promises, or is it because you're so far ahead in the polls, you're lowering the bar? Thank you.
I'm not. I'm not scaling back our ambition absolutely at all. And it's very important, Beth, and thank you for raising this, because that is the way I've set this out has been a strategy I've been operating to for 4 years now, which is a strategy which was first to recognise the scale of the defeat of the Labour Party at the last general election, the worst defeat since 1935. And so stage one was change the Labour Party, change it, turn it inside out, facing the country and serving working people. Next stage, expose the government as incompetent, ably assisted by several of their prime ministers. The next stage, which you and others pushed me to, is right, well, now it's clear that you've changed the Labour Party, and it's clear to everyone this government's failing. What are your big ideas for the country? That's the missions that we set out last year. This is not to reduce the missions. It's to say, what's the first down payments on the delivery of those missions? What are the first steps that we can take? They're not the only steps, they're the first steps. The missions remain, but this is, if you like, the tangible steps that we will take to deliver on those missions. And that's why I said we'll look the public in the eye and say, these are the down payments, the first shoots. So we're not reducing the missions. We're putting flesh on the bones by saying these are the first steps we'll take in order to deliver the missions. But the missions, each and every single one of them, are there as the long-term ambitions, goals, targets, the driving purpose of incoming Labour government. So the down payment in relation to the NHS, 40,000, that's to deal with the waiting list, but we've still got to change the NHS and make it fit for the future. GB Energy is the first step towards clean power in 2030, and one that can be done very quickly. So this is absolutely consistent with this strategy I've been operating to for 4 years. And I appreciate... So, Beth, that's the way this fits into the missions we want to deliver in government. Thank you, Beth, very much.